welcome to your daily stretches. Today we're going to be using a bit of compression in the muscles and joints, and what that's going to do is there's going to be a new fresh blood and a new lease of life coming to those joints when we let go of the poses. So we're going to still move with the breath, so one breath, one movement, and then holding the poses when we're doing our compression. So we're going to start at the top of our mat. Just have the feet about hip distance apart, maybe a little bit wider if you want to. And we're going to tuck that tail under, engage the core, pushing down, pushing out through the feet. So you can already feel these big muscles are starting to engage. And just bring the hands to heart center to begin with. As we breathe in, we're going to take the arms up towards the ceiling and sit back down into that chair. Tuck the tail under here, and then we're going to take the arms out to the side. Cross the right arm over the left, and then you can either take a hug of the body here. If you can bring the backs of the hands to touch, and if you have a bind in your practice, then you can actually take the bind, grabbing either hand. Now from here, you're going to leave the thighs where they are, so we're not coming up as we do this. You're going to leave the thighs down here, and you're going to take the right leg over the left, crossing it. Now you can leave the toe on the ground here to help you with your balance, or you can wrap this foot around, or you can just leave it out here. But either way, you can start to feel the lactic acid is building up. Now just try to take the hands up slightly and drop them away from the face just for an extra shoulder stretch here. And we're just going to stay here for 3 breaths. So fix your gaze, breathing in and out, in and out, and one more in and out. And then this time as you breathe out, you're going to unravel and take that right foot back. And you want it to be pointing to about 2 o'clock on the clock face. We're going to bend into this front knee so it's tracking over that little toe. And you're going to take your arms out nice and strong in a nice straight line. Imagine someone's pushing some weight down on top of you. Just relax those shoulders. We're in our warrior 2 pose now. So you should feel the legs engaged. So imagine you're tearing the mat in 2 with the feet. Breathing in here, and then as you breathe out, you're just going to leave the legs where they are, take the right hand down the back of the leg, and just stretch the left arm over the body. And coming back to our warrior. Straightening that front leg a little bit, bending into the back leg to bring you back to the top of the mat, hands to heart center. Breathing in, take the arms up. Exhale, bring them down, hinging at the waist to come into a forward fold. Bend the knees as much as you need to get the hands fully on the floor. Heel toe the feet out a little bit wider, and then we're going to peel the toes away from the floor, and you're going to slide the hands underneath the toes. So you want the toes to come all the way up to the wrists, and you can have as much of a bend in the knee as you need to do this. Now we're going to start to wiggle the toes a little bit. We're giving the hands a little bit of a massage here. And then just start to play with the weight. So pushing it ever so slightly forwards into the balls of the feet. So you can feel that the hands are getting compressed. Wiggle the toes. And then just gently coming to stillness and just release the hands from underneath the feet. Give them a little shake. And then we're going to gently roll up, tucking the chin in, just rolling up, head and shoulders coming up last. Roll those shoulders back and down, and let's do the other side. So coming into that mountain pose again to begin with, bring the hands down by your side, pushing down, pushing out, taking the arms up on the inhale, and sitting down into that imaginary chair. Tuck the tail under, engage the core. Take the arms out to the side. Now left arm comes over right, and then you can either do the same that you did on the other side, on this side, and then the left leg starts to lift. Keep the pelvis where it is, and again take the same position that you did on the other side. Moving the hands up slightly and just letting them fall away from the face, and just breathing here for 3 breaths. So breathing in, keep the gaze fixed, and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. And one more breath in and breathing out. And this time, as you exhale, taking that left foot backwards and uncurling. Just checking that this knee is bending and tracking over that little toe, and your back foot is at 10 o'clock on a clock face. Take the arms out, make them nice and strong, and just breathe into your warrior pose. On your next exhalation, drop this left hand down the back leg and take the front one over the body, stretching into the front side, and bring it back. Straighten off that front leg, bending into the back one, just to bring you all the way back up to the top of the mat. Hands to heart center, inhaling, coming up to the ceiling. Exhale, coming down into your forward fold. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Heel toe the feet out a little bit wider. Slide the hands underneath the feet. Toes coming all the way up to that crease in the wrist. And then just have a little play here. Wiggling the toes, massaging the hands. Maybe pushing a little bit of the weight into the balls of the feet, just so you can feel and get that massage a little bit more. And then just gently sliding the hands from underneath the feet, shaking them off, tucking the chin under, and slowly curling all the way back up to standing. And that's it. That's your daily stretches for today. Hope you enjoy, and I might see you tomorrow. Bye.